Good evening. This is David Lynn, your prepper principal. It is Wednesday, November the 29th, 2023, 7 p.m. Central Time, and this is Coffee Talk number 95. Wednesday, November. Oops, gotta turn the volume down. Machete Boots Vlog, thank you for coming in. Well, you're catching right at the first of my live stream. Welcome. Let me check out your channel. Okay, you've got 2.75K subscribers and 532 videos. That is a good amount. I am subscribed to you. Let me share you out. And I will give you a standard moderator. Well, thank you for being here. Four in the house, 3 likes. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Been busy for me. I have been having, I've had an excellent day, but every day you wake up is an excellent day. Idaho Garden Girl. Thank you, Idaho Garden Girl. I hope you're having a wonderful day. YouTube is, what can I say about YouTube? Seven in the house, 5 likes. WD Glock and Roll. Thank you for coming in. I am developing quite a stack of boxes that stuff's coming in that I ordered during Black Friday. I've unboxed very little of it. I know it's coming in because I get an email about it. But I'm waiting until I have more time to do that. Now, my wife's generator hasn't come in. Her Blue Eddy has not come in yet. Naomi Decker, thank you for coming in. Oh, well, Naomi, that's very painful. I'm sorry you had pink eye. I hope you're doing better now. The Bud Files, thank you for coming in. 6 in the house, 5 likes. So my wife's Blue Eddy has not come in, and the wife's tent hasn't come in. I did get the Bouge RV fridge freezer in, the 12-volt refrigerator freezer that on wheels, and that came in. And a lot of the small stuff I've been ordering has come in. I was talking with somebody who preps, and I told them I was basically at the point where I'm working on freeze-dried foods, stuff that will last a long time that I can basically just put back as storage, for storage. Number 10 cans. I've been ordering number 10 cans as far as foodstuffs are concerned. Maria Marga Vogue, thank you for coming in. I had a pet turtle when I was a kid. You put them in a terrarium and they stink. It's one of the things, I still have that smell that doesn't smell very good. But it's fun to have a pet like that. Booty, thank you for coming in. I'm actually good. A little tired. Little tired. Been a long day. We were shorthanded at work today, and they borrowed one of my paraprofessionals this afternoon. And don't you know, when they borrow somebody and you're shorthanded, you got an incident. And that's what I had. Little Lone Prepper, thank you for coming in. But it never fails. It always happens when you're shorthanded. Nine in the house, 7 likes. Ten in the house. Well, Edward, thank you for coming in, Edward. Guys, feel free to drop a link. If you've got a premiere or a live stream or anything going on, please feel free to drop a link on your channel. Won't hurt my feelings. I do that occasionally on channels when I got something I need to say. Hope you're doing well, Edward. 10 in the house, 8 likes. So, talking about prepping, you need to have a journal, start a new one. You need to have a journal or a notebook or something where you can document your preps. What you get, when you got it, maybe what it costs. Make sure that you date, like you get number 10 cans, make sure you date them. And you don't need to date them by the day, because they'll last years and years. But you want to put the month and the year on them of when you got them. And that way, you know, you got documentation. Because, I mean, I've got freeze-dried food that I've had for several years, and I'm not worried about it. It'll be good 20 years from now. You know, if I never use it, well, at some point in time I would use it. But if I never use it, hey, it's security in case something happens. You know, we're eating. You know, and we're not eating bad. Naomi, you have a blessed evening. Thank you for dropping in. Appreciate you, young lady. I will be shouting you out on my community wall when I get a chance. 7 in the house, 8 likes. So, I look at the news every day, and there are good things that are happening, but there are also a lot of bad things that are happening. And every morning when I get up, you know, want to get ready for work, I take the opportunity to thank God for the day. I pray for my family. I pray for our health. I pray for safety for myself and my family. I ask God for wisdom, you know. Hey, Uncle Al, Bullfrog. My apologies that I haven't been by to watch any of your videos lately. I have been looking at shorts. I tell you, your food videos are wonderful. Makes me hungry. If y'all are not subscribed to Bullfrog79, Uncle Al, I encourage you to subscribe to his channel. He has a wonderful, he's got a wonderful way about him communicating important information. He's funny. He's a very good. I consider him a mentor, even though we're similar in age. He's somebody that you need to be connected with. So if you are not, I encourage you to connect to Bullfrog79. He does shorts. He does good videos. He talks about what's going on. He tells you things that you need to know. And, you know, I enjoy listening to him. KP Heathen, greetings. And he's also very close to 2,000, I think. I think he's very close to hitting 2,000. Help him get there. Cold War Prepper, thank you for coming in. So, you know, statistically, there are reportedly about 350 million people in the United States. The last census. Reportedly, there are about 50 million foreign-born people living in the United States. Try that one for size. 50 million foreign-born people living in the United States. Larry, thank you for coming in. Let me check out Larry's channel. Larry, I just subscribed your channel. And I will share your channel out. This is a link to the channel. And I will add you on as a standard moderator. You're now a standard moderator on my channel. Hopefully you will subscribe back. When I get a chance, I will post you up on my community wall. You go look at my community wall and you will find there are a lot of good channels there, links. If you will join with them, they will join with you. It'll help your channel grow. Reciprocity. Treat people the way you want to be treated, so you grow together. 7 in the house, 11 likes. This is a preparedness channel. I was a Boy Scout. The Boy Scout motto is be prepared. I believe in preparedness, or what you'd call prepping. I'm not what you'd call a doomsday prepper, but I do believe in being prepared for emergencies. Things happen, storms happen, freezes happen, power outages happen. You need to be able to survive. FEMA says you should have at least a week's worth of bottled water and canned food or food available to you in case something happens. Likewise, if you take medication, make sure you've got a supply of your medication. You need to have a way to heat water. You want coffee, you want hot tea, you want to heat some soup or a can of something. You need to have a way to heat it if the power goes out. And that's what my channel is about. It's about being prepared. I really got started in preparedness about 6 years ago when Hurricane Harvey came through Victoria and I was without power for a week. I had Victoria Co-op, which is the county power, the regional counties power plant out in the county, and I was without power for a week, and I was without running water for about 3 days. And I was not really ready for that. I had bottled water, and I had canned foods and such. We had a gas grill, with propane, but I was not, I had to go plug my phone into the car charger in order to charge my phone. Didn't have any power bank or anything. Didn't have any sort of portable power sources. So, Jason Bender, thank you for coming in. Appleton, Wisconsin. Something big might happen. Well, a good thing to have is, you need to have a portable radio. They make these emergency radios that you can charge them with solar, but you can also hand crank charge them. They have a light. They have a little USB that you can plug in to charge something. And, everybody needs to have at least one of those. And you can get them, they're $20, $25, they're not expensive. You need to make a list of supplies that you need and start filling that list. Get your stuff on a rotation. If you got stuff that expires, make sure you got a rotation going. You're drinking milk, and the milk says it's going to expire in 4 or 5 days. Then you go buy another gallon of milk. Well, you want to use the one that's still good before you open up the new one. Use the old that's still good before you open up the new one. Use your mind. Is it expensive? Well, let me give an example. If you go look at my community wall, my community post, you'll see a number of images of items that I purchased recently or that I'm in the process of purchasing. One of them is a manual can opener. Now, a lot of people, you got to open a can. They've got one of these little electric can openers. Well, if the electricity goes off, how are you going to open that can? You use a manual can opener. The one that I just showed on my community wall, I got over at Walmart for less than $6. So is that expensive? No. A lot of the preps that you have or that you need to have, they're not expensive, but if you buy them all at once, you're going to spend a little chunk of money, you know. So the idea is to make a list and then over a period of time, start buying stuff. Buy the most important stuff first, and I would say having a manual can opener is very important to have. You know, have some candles, emergency candles, and have matches, have lighters. They're not expensive to have, you know. Why, thank you. And if you look at some of my recent videos, and a lot of them they're not too long. I have been posting shorter videos now. They're not shorts, but I do post shorts. But my videos are shorter, and it shows different things that, you know, I have that I recommend. As an example, I just got in several, and I'll be giving some of these away. Goodie box stuff come time for Christmas. This is a folding Coogan's camp stove. You can use sterno or camp heat with it. This is camp heat. I bought this over at Sam's. Got a 12-pack of it. It's not that expensive. These burn for 6 hours. You can turn them on and off. And little cheap little pack of matches I used to light last time. And this is what the stove looks like. It comes in flat, and then you open it up. You know, you open it up. Sterno goes in here. Close it. Once you get the thing opened up and set up, and but an example of another one, here's one. I paid about $10.50-ish for this. This uses tabs, the little white tabs, and this is a portable stove. All you need to do is have your pot, you light it, tabs burn, you know, heat, boil water. Not brain surgery, not that expensive. I encourage you to start preparing. Bus stop. Thank you for coming in, bus stop. And Jebelino. Living in the house, 14 likes. Hillbilly Josh, thanks for coming in. You know, this is an exciting time that we live in. I'm in the process of getting ready for my 1,500 subscriber giveaway. Right now I'm sitting at 1,476 subscribers. I'm 24 short. I will be reaching 1,500 soon, and when I do reach 1,500, I will be looking at who has been leaving likes on my videos, likes and comments. If you want to qualify for the drawing, I draw names from a hat. The names that I draw are people who have left me a like and a supportive comment on the last 5 videos that I drop prior to reaching 1,500. So, very easy rules. I'm anticipating maybe 20, 25, 30 people at the most that I'll draw from, names that I'll draw from. If you want to look at the type of stuff that I give away in a goodie box, look at one of my subscriber giveaways. I've been doing a subscriber giveaway every 100 since 500. And yes, it's running a lot slower this time. It's been about 2 months since I've done a giveaway. And that's because since I went back to work, I'm not working my channel the way I was, and I'm not viewing the way I was viewing. I'm not leaving comments the way I was leaving comments before. And so my views are down, and my comments are down. That's what happens when you go back to work. I was retired. I was spending full time working on my channel, and I can't do that the way I was before. It's everything I can do to try to do about an hour live stream, 7 to 8 every evening. And it is what it is. Approaching the midway point in the video or in the live stream. Right now sitting at 9 with 16 likes. So as I was saying, one of the things that I'm concerned about, and one of the things that you need to be concerned about, is the national debt. If you go and you Google, you can find the national debt clock, and it will tell you what the national debt is at this point. Arilee's Delights, another wonderful channel. Arilee puts out some excellent food videos. She does excellent desserts. I encourage you, if you're not subscribed to Arilee, subscribe to her channel. She's on the road to 1,000, and she needs watch time, and she needs likes, and she needs supportive comments. So as I was saying, if you look at the debt clock, the debt is almost at $34 trillion. $34 trillion. Now, what is $1 trillion? Well, when I was a lot younger, I learned what $1 billion was. $1 billion was 1,000 million dollars. $1 million. You know, $1 billion is 1,000 million. $1 trillion is 1,000 billion dollars. We are $34 trillion in debt. Now, they say that Elon Musk is possibly the richest man, or one of the top richest men in the world. He's worth a couple of $100 billion. You know, a couple of $100 billion. Ia's Mixed Vlog, thank you for coming in. And Dick on Mixed channel, thank you both for coming in, ladies. I appreciate you both. I need to give both of y'all some love. It's been a while since I've been over there, and I need to run videos. I tell you what, I appreciate you both coming in. Ia, I will run your live stream to a stream tonight, and Dick on, I will run a live stream tonight. I'll run one of your live streams, a full run on your live stream, and I will leave a supportive comment, and I will let you know that I ran it. So expect to pick up a couple hours in the morning, overnight. Well, for me, it'll be overnight. For you, it might be during the day. But I am going to run a live stream from each of you today. And thank you for like 18, Ia. Arilee, I'm going to give you some love tonight, too. So I will be running some of your stuff tonight. Smashing Machine, Mike Rice, thank you for coming in the house. 12 in the house right now. And while I'm at it, Lee, thank you for your service. The Cold War Prepper. Lee Engel out. He's a little north of Austin, Texas. He's a couple hours north of me. I won't call him a Yankee, but he's a little bit north of me. I'm in Central Texas. Um, I guess I'm a little more south. Smashing Machine is going to be Mike Rise is going to be a father. Last couple of nights, he's been missing me. His wife has come on. Oh, good God. She had a C-section. Well, wonderful. I know all that pain is going to give you joy. Give her joy. I will be praying for her. Tell your wife that David Lynn says God bless her, and I will be praying for her. And congratulations on being the father of 3. You got a full family now. There's 5 of y'all. I guess this was the first child, first pregnancy. Take care. Nita, thank you for coming in, Nita. Nita, I'm going to give you some more love tonight. I'm going to watch another one of your videos. I'll run another one of your live streams. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, before, when I was a lot more active and I was giving a lot more love, I was getting a lot more love. If you want people to watch your videos, you need to reciprocity. You need to watch their videos. You need to leave them supportive comments and likes. People will support you more when you support them. And that's just common sense. And remember, when you're giving watch time, you're basically helping them. Their hours. They get hours, they get ads if they're monetized. If they're not monetized, they're trying to get those 4,000 hours so they can get monetized. So as I was saying before, our country has 350 million people right now. And we have a national debt of just about $34 trillion. That means each and every citizen, and each and every baby, teen, when you're child, teen, young adult, old adult, over $100,000 in national debt. If we wanted to pay it off, then each of us would have to come up with over $100,000 to get the national debt paid off. That's how big it is. Spending way too much money. And as the television show, they say, winter is coming. Well, winter is coming. And in some places, winter is here. Thank you for like 19, Nita. Appreciate it. I mean, I pay my taxes. You know, we get taxed. I pay my property taxes. I pay my income tax, you know. But I'm not paying off the debt. I couldn't pay off the debt if I wanted to. There's nobody alive in the United States that could pay off the debt. You know. Yes, I'm sure you. Well, you live in Canada, Nita, and Canada's more expensive to live than Texas or the United States. If you do live in the United States, you want to live in a state that does not have an income tax. A lot of states, you know, the blue states, the ones that are run by the woke liberals, that tax you to death. they have state income taxes. Texas, Florida, a lot of the red states, we don't have state income taxes. Matter of fact, where I live, the state runs a surplus. We have a rainy day fund, a surplus. We bring in more money than we put out. A Zanadian, thank you for coming in. A Zanadian. Good to see you in the house. 19 likes, 10 in the house. Somebody please help me hit that like button so I get number 20. We are 36 minutes into our live stream. Thank you for dropping by. I will do the same to you. I will drop by and give you some support. $12 in the house, like 20, thank you. You know, one of the things about preparedness is being organized, knowing what you have, and then working to acquire what you don't have that you need. Not necessarily that you want, but that you need. There are a lot more wants than there are needs. You need water and you need food and you need medication. You need a means to heat water. You need a roof over your head, someplace dry. You need warm clothes, a good coat, gloves, a good hat over your head. Those are things that you need. Now you might want a Porsche or a Lamborghini or Ferrari or Maserati or whatever, you know, super expensive car you can think of. But do you need that? You do need transportation. But do you need a $200,000-$300,000 car as opposed to something that'll drive decently and get you around? You also need protection. Now, some people, they have pepper gel, pepper spray, or they have a taser. Some people carry a knife. You know, a baseball bat would be protection. A lot of people have guns, a pistol, semi-automatic or a revolver, a shotgun, a means to defend yourself. Yeah, I mean, the idea, yeah, I would vote for the person over the party. Some people go ahead and just throw that tab or hit that button for the party line, and I don't do that. Moose steak. Never had moose. Well, you can. You know, there are people who are, they don't have homes or they don't have apartments. And they, you know, they have alternate lives. Some people live in trailers. Nothing wrong with any of that. Nita's Talking Love. Nita's coming in on her backup channel. If you are not subscribed to Nita's Talking Love, I encourage you to give her a subscription. I don't drive near as much as I used to. I don't travel near as much as I used to. I used to travel all over the place, all over Texas, back to Georgia to visit my father's family. From where I lived, it's a 20-hour drive, straight drive. Straight drive, I-10. You stop multiple times for gas. Thank you. I appreciate another like. 41 minutes into the live stream. So as I was saying, you need to have an inventory of what you have. Know what you have. I don't know that I have any children in the live stream. Nobody's saying anything inappropriate. This live stream is not for children, but I did not exclude them. Everybody just watch your language and what we say. We're not talking about the birds and the bees. We're talking about preparedness. Um, talking about bicycles. You know, you can walk about 20 miles in a day. If you were to break down out in the road someplace, you're out in the country, you got a carry bag, um, you put on some, some tennis shoes or walking shoes or whatever, and you take your carry bag with you. You can get home and figure you could walk 20 miles in a day. If it's very much further than 20 miles, chances are you're spending the night someplace. So you need to take that into consideration. Yeah, there are people who choose to live um, that way. There are people who choose to live in trailers and they migrate around. Winter Texans. They go up north during the summertime, and during the wintertime, they're down south here. They go up to higher elevations during the summer. Higher elevations is cooler. Air's a little thinner. EAS 10. EAS 10 in the house. Thank you for coming in. Good evening. How are you doing? So, would everybody have me block anybody under 18 from coming into my live stream? Yeah, I used to ride a bike. I used to ride a bike. I had bicycles when I was growing up. I had skateboards when I was growing up, younger. Every once in a while I pull out stuff and show people pictures of stuff. That couldn't have been me. Well, yeah, it was me back 40 years ago when I was young. Thank you, Uncle Al. You know, there are people who block younger people from their content. I'm not putting out content that I really need to worry about, that I fear a young person listening to. They're people too. They're just younger and they don't have the experience that we have. And you have to talk to them in a, more reasonable, at a more reasonable level. I don't cuss, and I don't want people cussing on my live stream. I don't talk about profane things or dirty things. So as long as we keep it clean, I don't see any reason why I can't have somebody younger on the channel. Think we scared Uncle Al off. Some people, children give them the heebie-jeebies. You remember that term, the heebie-jeebies? Good Lord. All right. So at some point, whenever I do a live stream, I always talk about being thankful for the day. Treat people the way you were treated. Thank people who have served in the military. Thank people who serve in law enforcement. Thank them for their service. Thank people who are in EMS. Thank people who are firemen. Thank people who serve. They're not doing it to get rich, and sometimes they risk their lives. Going in and fighting a fire, you're risking your life when you do that. Okay. Maybe I need to bring up a bunch of binkies and give everybody a binky. In Spanish, they say chupon, a little pacifier. I joke about that with my kids at school. I teach junior high students, and I joke with them about it. Hell, they even make suckers that are like binkies. You just put them in your mouth, suck on them, and it's like candy. Yeah, it's been raining here. We're in a transition. We get rain. It's windy. It's dry and windy. Sometimes it's wet and windy. Cool. It's in the 50s today. And it'll probably be in the 50s, 60s tomorrow. I was looking out at the sky today. It was very overcast. It was beautiful, but it was overcast. Sometimes it's clear. You can see not a cloud in the sky. Honor your parents. Honor your ancestors. Show that you have home training. Treat people the way you want to be treated. When you get ready to eat, wash your hands before you eat. Don't put your hands in your mouth if you've been touching everything. You go to the restroom, wash your hands afterwards. Hygiene. Hygiene. Every day, use your manners. Say please and thank you. Excuse me. You cough, you sneeze, turn your head. Social distancing. Social distancing should be more like 15 to 20 feet when you don't want to be right close to somebody who's sneezing and coughing. Those germs travel. It's a lot more than 6 feet that they say. It's more like 15 to 20 feet. Mike Crusher Review. Thank you for coming in, Mike. If you are not connected to Mike Crusher, I encourage you to connect to Mike Crusher Reviews. He puts out wonderful food review videos, ration review videos, MREs, foreign MREs. Excellent channel. Frostbite. Thank you for coming in, Frostbite. Some folks are Frostbite. I just linked your channel, and some people are concerned that there may be a child or two in the live stream or that were earlier. And I was joking. Your image certainly does not indicate a child. You're an adult, but I leave my channel open to whoever wants to come in. I ask that they behave themselves and be respectful and don't say anything inappropriate, or what's the language. And I'm just taking the opportunity so are you ready? If there's an emergency, are you ready? Do you have a plan? Do the people that you live with know the plan? God forbid something happened to you. Does your family know what you're prepared for? Where your stuff is, where they go, where they stay. The cell phone towers, if they don't have power, they go down. The cell phone towers go down. Doesn't matter if your cell phone's charged up, you're not going to get a signal. You need to think about that. When the power went out, back in, it's been 6 years ago, when we had the hurricane, the power went out for a few days. Cell phone towers were down. No cell phone signals. Think about that. Oh, Google's watching. Well, good for Google. You can't live your life in fear. I say something that's unpopular. Well, I'm sorry. People say things that are unpopular. The truth sometimes is unpopular. But you should be telling the truth. It should be the truth. It should not be a popular lie. I encourage everybody to say a prayer for Mrs. Rise, Mike Rise's wife. What is her name, Mike? I'm horrible with names. She just had triplets. Mike's been talking about that for months. And Mike recently lost his father. May he rest in peace. Man had cancer. They didn't find it till quite late. Jamie Rise. Jamie, I will say a prayer for you. I encourage everybody, be in prayer for her and for her wonderful new triplets. Nine in the house, 22 likes. You know, you have to do things that are best for you. You need to eat food that's healthy for you. You need to get a little exercise. Watch your weight. Watch your sugar intake. Watch your alcohol intake. If you take drugs, it needs to be prescription drugs. Oh, if you have a headache, take a couple of Tylenol or whatever type of pain medication you need. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Lead by example. A good leader has to be a good follower. I put 30 years in education before I retired. And I started out as a teacher, and then I worked my way into administration. I worked my way up the ladder. I was an assistant principal, then I was a principal. I was a director at the central office. Came to Victoria, I was an assistant principal. I was a principal. I went over to a small town called Yorktown as a high school principal over there. Callie Singh, thank you for coming in. Callie Singh. This is Callie Singh's channel. Mom of 4 boys. Somebody else just came in. Let's see who else. Erlin. Erlin Vlog. Erlin Vlog. Let's look at your channel. Oh, you got a pretty good sized channel. Well, thank you for coming into my house. Erlin Vlog, I just subscribed your channel. I subscribe everybody that comes into my house. Let me link you. That is a link to Erlin's channel. And I will give you standard moderator on my channel. You are now a standard moderator. Welcome. That's fine. Hey, if you can't watch the stream, watch a couple of minutes, leave me a like, and leave me a comment. Let me know you were here. I appreciate it, Mike. And my best wishes to Mike and Jamie Rise. You will be in my prayers. And don't worry about it, Mike. Come back when you can. We appreciate you. 10 in the house, 11 in the house, 24 likes. A lot of good people coming in tonight. Very busy night. Thank you for being here. I appreciate those who support me. You should always support those who support you. Support those who support you. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Support those who support you. Does everybody have a good first aid kit? Does everybody have a good pocket knife? This is a Smith & Wesson pocket knife, folding knife. It's not a flipper or anything, it's just a folding knife. It's got a clip. It's got a punch on the end. You can also use it if you need to cut a seat belt. You can cut cord with it. Nice knife, legal knife. Paid $25 for it. That was a couple years ago. What it would cost now, I wouldn't really need to check. I got this one at, where did I buy this one at? Trying to think. Bought this at a camping store, camping supply. Oh no, my watch. Nope. This is an Invicta. I got it at Sam's Club. This is about a $150 watch. Very nice watch. I've actually had it for a long time now, been years. I've had it for 4 or 5 years. I've replaced the battery in it twice. Battery lasts about 2 years and it goes out. But it's an Invicta. They make nice watches. A Rolex, you're going to pay $8,000–$10,000 for a Rolex. And if you got the money, okay. But you're also going to make yourself a target to get robbed. Well, that's good. That's a nice size. It's more like a machete, just about. So, I've got a little list that I've been developing of people I'm going to go ahead and give some watch time to tonight. I'm going to run a playlist with live streams overnight, and you'll get a full replay, and you'll get the watch time. I'll make sure I leave a supportive comment and a like, and I appreciate those who do that for me. I'm working on my 4,000 watch hours. I still got a little ways to go, and when I get there, it'll be a blessed day. In the meantime, I need 24 subscribers to get to 1,500. I will be doing a 1,500 subscriber giveaway. All my videos, I indicate what my requirements are to qualify for my drawing. You need to leave me a like and a supportive comment on the last 5 videos that I dropped prior to reaching 1,500. Might be 1 or 2 more videos, might not be any more videos. But I will be having a giveaway. You're talking one chance in 20, 25, or 30. Won't be that many people, but there will be people. And I will say that each of my giveaways from 500 to 1,400 has been a different person. I haven't drawn the same name twice. However, I always put the names in there of whoever qualifies. Some of the people have been with me since the very beginning. They watch every one of my videos. Some of them hit and miss, you know. And I'm the same way on others. I hit and miss. So at this point in time, I will be back tomorrow. It will be Thursday, 7 p.m. Central Time. And I will be doing another 1 hour. I do an hour every day from 7 to 8 unless something happens. And I appreciate you coming in. I appreciate you leaving comments. I don't know what that's about. One-eyed purple people ear. Huh. All right. Okay. So I will be back tomorrow. I appreciate you being here. Remember, the Scout motto is to be prepared. Everybody be prepared. You need to prepare and prep. Prepping is something you do over a period of time. It's a marathon, it's not a sprint. It takes time to get prepared. Just start with a list, check your inventory, figure out what you need, start looking for it. And you can also find stuff in yard sales, garage sales, estate sales, from the ad sack, the penny saver, the newspaper one ads, Goodwill, and then, shop it. Comparison shop. You can get stuff on clearance. You can get stuff on holiday sales. That's the best time to buy. Again, I do appreciate everybody coming in. And life is good, but it is what it is. Everybody, please have a blessed day, and I will see y'all hopefully tomorrow for another edition of Coffee Talk.